Both players are ready. It is round 2 of the classic Tetris Monthly Masters event. Blue bracket between Blue Scuti and Myles. Let's go ahead and count it down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. This is a rematch of the finals of the CTM Lone Star Open Championship. Myles defeated Dog to get there. Blue Scuti defeated, don't tell me, was it Cobra? I think it was Cobra. It was Cobra, says Pines cutely. And we're underway. 45,000 for Scuti. Myles gonna Tetris 68,000. Of course, that was the finals. This is just round number 2. The winner here goes into the semifinals of Masters. Scuti wearing a giant, I believe, 2XL shirt for last year's Lone Star. We had leftover one of our stupid Tetris bucket prizes, but I was like, just take it. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed all those events with the stupid prize bucket. I don't know if the attendees liked it as much as I did, but I was amused by all the dumb prizes. $182 for Myles, $141 for Blue Scuti. Blue Scuti, you see the star with the number 2 next to it. That means he has won 2 major events in our CTM extended universe. That's inclusive of Masters and Lone Star. But I think I might break all those out into separate wins, because now that we also have DAS Masters, like, I'm not going to mix DAS Masters into regular Masters. And so that, to me, seems to indicate that maybe I shouldn't mix in Lone Stars. I don't know. I got to think about it. So some of those things might get revised. I think Dog and Fractal would be the ones that are... Yeah, Dog and Fractal would be the ones that are affected by that. Which are just, the 2 people who are trying to chase Corian. So yeah, no implications. Tetris for Myles, 319 for him, 259. But it makes sense. I mean, on some level, they are Masters level events. On the other hand, they are completely different events. I don't know. So we'll see. What if instead of putting a number there, you put a bunch of individual stars and you change the color of the stars based on the event they want? Are you serious? I can't. Like, how much room do you think there is, Arbaro? There's not room for that. I mean, I like the creativity, but there's no... I can't just put a bunch of stars. We don't do it that way. You can put them on top. No, that's too busy. Too busy. We're trying to get away from counting. We're trying to get away from hieroglyphics. 433 for Myles. 373 for Blue Scuti. I mean, we had, the scores counted by hieroglyphics. I mean, we're not going to do like number of championships with hieroglyphics, right? So I don't know. We could put DAS Masters and the DAS Championship as part of the whole DAS Masters universe. I'm not sure. 462 for Myles, 401 for Scuti. Myles gets a Tetris. In the end, it is up to you to decide where you rate all these events and who you consider achievements, whose achievements you consider to be, how impressive. The DAS Cinematic Universe. That could be. But then we had something called CTM DAS, which I didn't really follow that too much. And so do we put that as part of it? And I don't know. I don't really know how those went or how well. I don't know. I didn't really run those, so I don't know how they stack up, or even who was in them or who won them. 579 for Myles, 520 for Blue Scuti. It was just kind of something that happened, and we're like, okay, yeah, you can do it and use our channel, no problem. Pine Scutely says, Vandy, you can choose what to count because it's your cinematic universe. Oh, that's true. All right, so Myles making an adjustment there, the S flat on the right side, and that will lead to just one line of burning instead of some complicated decisions. So another win for S flats. Long bar into the Tetris hole, and another one into the left side to build out that stack. Myles 649 through 124 lines. Scuti at 591. And we're now starting to get a little high on the board. Myles finally forced to take a double. Long bar in for a Tetris. 675. Transition for Myles. And he's just going to take a triple. And there's a Tetris down the right side. 705 still on 19 for Myles. A Tetris for Scuti into 19 at 618. When's the last time a dad won a CTM? Has a dad ever won? Like, I guess it was Ben Mullen, maybe? I don't know. Who's the last dad? Has Harry won CTM? He won the first one ever. All right, Myles there with a column 9 setup after a little mishap here, but 816 for him on 22. Game Scout says Harry Hong is the last one. Big Daddy bets the pot. The yacht. The pot. Big Daddy. Yeah, I guess we don't have a lot of dads winning. $904 for Myles, $932 for Blue Scuti. People are challenging Myles' Vits. They're very upset. $795. Now $825 for Blue Scuti. $967 for Myles. I mean, Myles, huge pace right now. And Scuti's pace is huge as well, but Myles is just nuts. This is going to slow Myles down, I think, finally. See if he can get a bar over. There's a Tetris for Myles. He's got the max out on 25. There's another one for Myles. He's ahead by Scuti by 9 lines at the moment. Scuti with a little spire there, column 3 and 4. He's trying some sort of creative something to get this cleared away, but has eaten up a lot of pace from Scuti. And Myles at A85 on 27. He's getting set up. There's one for Scuti, 971 on 27. Myles getting set up. Oh no, he's all right. Here we go. He's building out that left. He's flattening it out. He's taking the skims. Scuti has the max out. Myles now with the 1.1. As we head into 29, Myles takes a skim here. He's got 2 more Tetrises available, but he's gonna have to take a couple of burns. So that's just gonna mean it's gonna mean 1 more Tetris available, and see if he even gets that. There's the Tetris into 29 for Myles at B68. Scuti 2 more available now, just the 1 more. Taking the burns he needs. They're covered well here. See what how he handles this. Oh, beautiful triple. And he's going to set up immediately for a Tetris and get it. Scuti B04, the 1.1. Myles, this is going to be a top out at C10. The Chasedown is C11 for Scuti. There's a Tetris B44. Myles looking to not get Scutied 2 matches in a row against Scuti. Well, I guess he won the previous one, but okay, there's a Tetris over for Scuti. B88. Needs to get to C11. Oh, that left side for Scuti. Okay. He's just getting singles and singles and just keeping it alive here with the drama. Oh my God. And he just needs one more line. One more line, and there's the line, and that'll do it. Oh my God. Scuti. Ay, ay, ay. Crazy. He just dug it out. Scuti just adding lines, adding lines. And yeah, that was like, I don't even know how many more lines he could have survived on that one. That's crazy. So Scuti takes game number 1. Game number 2, Scuti and Myles in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. There we are underway here. L and J dependencies on the board for Myles. Getting L's and J's to fill them all in. Long bar over for a Tetris. There's one for Scuti as well. 69,920 for Blue Scuti. 49,780 for Myles. Blue Scuti, a winner of a CTM Masters event as well as a Lone Star Open Championship. CTWC top 8 and top 4 finisher. The boy who broke Tetris. Myles, of course, the #1 Tetris influencer across all social media platforms, and really only plays, as far as I can tell, officially licensed Tetris games, which I appreciate. Myles with a Tetris 166, 183 for Blue Scuti. Now there are other Tetris, content creators that play all these crazy illicit Tetris games. Myles would never do that. 207 for Blue Scuti, 188 for Myles. Myles setting up the Vits. That's true. He also played Mike Tyson's Punch-Out one time. And I think he made a significant amount of progress in that time. He started like right with Tyson. And he actually got some punches off on Tyson and got his health down to like half in the first round, which was amazing for someone who'd never played it before. He did well. Tetris Scuti 280, 263 for Myles. All right, Myles bringing that piece back, making room for that square, building out the left, kind of getting high there in 8 and 9. Now has some holes that a little dependent on, but he's going to uncover. Square left, bar right, good. 289 Myles, another bar, 312. Here's one for Scuti, 329. There's a Tetris Myles 406. 444 Scuti. So he's up by about a Tetris and 4/5. Myles with these slightly elongated Vits. Doesn't count. Vits must be cozy, according to Jasmine. That was not cozy, but it still accomplished basically the same thing. I think maybe it is an extended Vits, or it's Vits adjacent. It accomplishes basically the same thing. All right, Scuti taking a triple. Myles taking a Tetris. There's one for Scuti as well. 500,000 and a Tetris 522. Myles 481. Back by 2 lines and about a Tetris and a half. What's up, Evie? Evie's in the chat. Evie baby. Saw Evie at Lone Star this weekend. Blue Scuti with the Vits. We did have a Vits off that was won by Sharky. I think I've done an intentional Vits like maybe twice in my entire life, and these guys were getting like dozens of them. Only Vits counted. Yeah, Jay Huang was my commentary partner, Jasmine, for the Vits off. She had like a marker and a piece of paper to count Vits. 665 for Blue Scuti, 606 for Myles. He's going to Tetris 631. There's a Tetris Scuti 690. Myles back by 60,000 points. Same line count. All right, Myles trying to find places for that square that don't cover that gap, but ends up having to cover those gaps anyway. This is tough. That gap right in the center. I mean, it's exactly the gap that you're trying to clear away that you sometimes have to cover in order to get it to go away. So it can be frustrating, but Myles is clean now. Takes a skimming at Tetris 672. Whenever I say a skimming a Tetris, I always think of a skibbity Tetris. Like my brain is truly rotted. 728 Myles. 826 Blue Scuti. What were the stupid prizes? Stuff that I had like in my closet or my storage space, plus stuff I bought from Target. You know, like $5 to $15 items I bought from Target. I think the best prize, I was surprised that this went early. I thought it was the funniest prize, but it was these spicy dill pickle goldfish crackers. They were only like $3, but like Scuti was like, made a beeline for him. He won one of the stupid Tetris events, and he went like right for it. I'm like, Scuti, you know, it's only like $3, and there's stuff that's in here worth like $40. And he's like, yeah, I don't care. I want the goldfish. I'm like, all right. Okay. Myles 817, Blue Scuti 953. Oh, Jasmine's doing the gradient puzzle. Yeah, I got that from like work, like a work thing. So Scuti here, all right, taking some skims, gets it Tetris, and Roller's shaking their heads, man. Scuti with the max out, 864 for Myles. So both players kind of suffering during a sequence. Scuti able to maintain, even build on that lead a little bit. Tetris Myles 933. Both players same line count. Scuti up by 120,000 points as we approach the level 29 transition where the speed will double. Scuti is in at B00, gets a Tetris B39, A05 max out for Myles into 29. So Scuti with a, you know, about 100,000 point lead at transition, and kind of fighting here to bring this board down, as is Myles. Oh no, that left side for Myles, and you can see the look of defeat on Myles' face. That is going to be a top out, and Myles is done. Blue Scuti takes game number 2. All right, Scuti gonna mulling it out, I guess, here. Trying to go back to back with the rollovers. Although, not exactly. But just trying to, you know, get that fair median score up there. Yeah, I guess it's not back to back. There's a Tetris down the middle. I don't know what else he can do. And the answer is nothing. All right, both players are ready. Scuti up 2-0. Myles, it's kind of he was in this position before in the previous match. Let's see what he can do. 3-2-1 Tetris. Yeah, Myles did end up going down 2-0 against Dog in the previous match. Ended up coming back, winning 3 games in a row to advance here to round 2. So Myles, if he's going to do it, he's going to have to reverse sweep again. Early troubles here for Scuti. Missed drop of the L piece. Should only cost a couple of lines of burning. Well, maybe a little more than that now with the S piece to the left. This is a kind of a rematch of the finals of the Lone Star Open. And Scuti just in all kinds of trouble here. So just needs to straighten things out. This long bar will help. And looks to be kind of bringing this down. Okay. Myles, meanwhile, with a Tetris set up for another one. Scuti yet to Tetris here through 21, now 24 lines. No Tetris is on the board yet. But now he's brought the board back down. And he's just a few pieces away from setting up a Tetris opportunity. He's going to take the skim. And now he's set up. Waiting on the bar. There's the bar and the Tetris. And another one for Scuti. So there you go, 74,000. Scuti 147 for Myles. Coal Bucket, of course. Rooting for his friend Scuti. Potato is Soup, though. Rooting for Myles. So they've each got their backers. Colin says, I'm rooting for high scores. I mean, that's all I really want. In the end, I don't really have a rooting interest. I mean, I will say, I do like to see a good story, right? Now, but everything's a good story. Blue Scuti continuing to have a year. Or Myles, you know, like having a shot to win his first one. Both are good stories. So, I mean, it's always a good story. 286 Tetris for Myles, 309. 193 for Blue Scuti. Dishwasher first time chatter says, I think they're both great. Yeah, I agree. I'm with you on that one. Arm says, Vandy, what happened to Line Spin Media? Yeah, I mean, it was kind of it was just something that we basically didn't have the time to do. Basically, Scout was the one who was just kind of experimenting over there, putting stuff over there, and I think there were a lot of cool moments. But I think Shorts kind of took over the niche that Line Spin Media was covering. And of course, Scout, you know, could only do it for so long, and it wasn't like the biggest. I mean, it wasn't, you know, it didn't return a huge amount of the investment, right? So I don't know, but I kind of like it, so I might try to bring it back in some form or fashion. Well, will I bring it back in a form or a fashion? One of those. I don't know why people say both, but I do like first time winners, I must admit. I do like that. But on the other hand, I do like a good story, so I don't know. But I don't find myself when I'm watching, I don't find myself rooting, right? All right, Myles setting up a little tuck sequence here. Looks good. Tetris 501. On the other hand, I don't like too many first-time winners because then it makes it seem like a crapshoot. So I like there to be some consistency with a good dose of like new people winning. Like, you know what I mean? Like if it were just like there's a new winner every single month, it would just be like, you'd have no credibility. Like, oh, Tetris is all luck, right? $570 for Myles, $459 for Blue Scuti. How long has it been since a first-time winner? Well, wasn't it Scuti? Was it Scuti the first-time winner? Yeah, Scuti was the last first-time winner. 617 for Myles, into 19, 465 for Blue Scuti. Tetris for Myles, 641. Yeah, December. That's right. There's a nice delayed S-spin kind of burn setup there for Myles. Scuti 492 on 19. Tetris 517. Myles getting up a little bit high on the board here. Kind of an awkward 7, 8, 9. But able to skim all that away. Open a well. Get a Tetris. All right, Myles actually set up for a dirty Tetris column 3, 4 rows off the bottom and gets it. And another Tetris Myles, 763, over a 200,000 point lead. All right, Vicious Rhubarb offering some game analysis. This player should have done that, should have done this. That's all very well and good, Rhubarb, but, you know, these players are playing here and you're sitting at home. 831 for Myles, 655 for Blue Scuti. We're just teasing. Calm down, everybody. Calm down. 848 for Myles, 748 for Blue Scuti. Gerald says those players are sitting at home too. Well, I guess that's true. Tetris Myles 913, Scuti 811, so it's closed the gap to within 100,000 points. What is this thing about 250 CCV? Is this pasta or is this something I need to worry about? Oh, concurrent viewers. Oh, okay. I didn't know what was happening. Tetris for Myles 972. Scuti continuing to close the gap. Going for a dirty here, taking the skims, gets a dirty Tetris. Now just 10 lines away from the 29 transition. Myles has the max out, A07, 225. Board getting a bit high though. And there's a spire and this could be a problem. Opens up that right. Oh no, Myles gets a piece over to the right. And what can he do on this board? I don't know. And the answer is to block off the left side. He's going to top out at A48. So there is a Chasedown target of A49, and Scuti's board is kind of a mess. He opens up that canyon in there, and what can he do? Can he bring this down? And the answer is no, and Scuti is going to top out at 999, and Myles will skate by in game number 3 and is still alive in this tournament. Oh my. In game number 4, in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Oh my God, it actually says, I'm contacting you regarding your car's extended warranty. We literally got a car's extended warranty countdown. It's extremely controversial. There's one player, I won't say any names, and don't you say any names out loud either, who, when we had that, the super streamer said it out loud. It made that person laugh, or they got distracted or something, and they were very upset. And they said we should not allow any jokes in the countdown because it made them lose a game. That's a 1 in 1,000 chance. Yeah, he didn't laugh, but he was distracted because I think the super streamer was distracted. Whatever, it's fun. And plus, you know, maybe there was an actual issue with that guy's extended warranty for his car, and he missed out his opportunity to fix it. 83,000 for Myles. Tetris for Blue Scuti 117. Warranty gate. Yeah, it kind of was. Listen, it makes me happy, and that's what matters. Personally, as long as it makes me happy, even if it disrupts every Tetris match, you know, I'm pleased. So that's the most important thing. 187 Scuti. Tetris for Myles 176. Zempro says, whenever I restream that person, I say it every countdown. Yeah, see, Zempro, we can be friends. Zempro, I played Zempro during Lone Star. We had our taco bracket that was kind of the Lone Star silver bracket, but our top seed actually no-showed. And I didn't, and by that time, the bracket was already set up. I didn't really want to go back and delete the whole thing. I would have to like read, it would have taken me 20, 30 minutes that I didn't have to reset the whole thing. And so we just found Zempro and said, hey, can you just pretend you're the top seed in the tournament and just play DAS so that we can actually beat you? He's like, all right. And I beat Zempro. I beat Richard Wolf, then I beat Zempro, and then I lost to Mari. A very deserving champion. And Mari got the $75 worth of tacos and the trophy. 273 Blue Scuti. Tetris 296, 342 for Myles. Does Mari have that taco place? Yeah. They're all over Texas, all over like Oklahoma. They're in Dallas, Houston, Austin, all over the place. Imagine if Richard Wolf won. Well, he could have gone while he was in Austin. Or sold it or something. Oh, Fuzzy's Tacos is bad. Unless they want to be a sponsor, then they're great. 434 Myles, 374 for Blue Scuti. Yeah, but Fuzzy's is not good. Torchy's used to be better. It's still okay. It used to be a lot better. When there were only like a handful of locations only in Austin. But I still dig the queso, and you know, it's still pretty good. 503 for Myles, 399 for Blue Scuti. I mean, you know, Torchy's is not traditional, authentic, you know, tacos, right? It's, you know, gringified tacos, but, you know, they're good. Whatever. We're a melting pot, right? You bring your best stuff here, and then we put cheese on it, right? cultures from all over the world bring us their best. And then we put cheese on it. 572 for Myles. There's a Tetris. 595. T-Beck74 is gifted 5 subs to the Classic Tetris Monthly community. Thank you so much, T-Beck74. Myles 618. Scuti is into 19 at 497. So Lex Diskia, Oral 509, MB Adept, or MBA Department, Rotors Mate, and NASCAT, you have received subscriptions to the channel, and thank T-Beck74 for doing it. Appreciate it. 677 Myles on 19, 549 Blue Scuti. The 0.1% bot messages are Tortoise, Texas, Tetris TM, and the car warranty scam. And we actually did get a Texas when we were doing Lone Star. So I don't know, maybe someone made that happen. Maybe somebody, what was it? Correlated the data? What was the, what was the thing that Sodium said in the level 99 video? Extrapolate the data, right? Maybe someone extrapolated the data. 853 for Myles, 718 for Blue Scuti. Scuti puts that long bar in the middle instead of in the Tetris. Well, you know, stack health before Tetrising. It's going to work out. 751 for him. Another Tetris in for Scuti, 781. There's another Tetris for Scuti, 811. Myles at 922. Not Tetris ready. Is now. Goes dirty. Gets it. Scuti with another Tetris, 843. Myles, 953. Myles uncovers a well, gets the Tetris. He's got a max out A49. Scuti long bar in Tetris 942. Scuti also ahead in lines by 7 at the moment. Can't use that bar. Actually has a T dependency in the middle of the stack here, so a T would be very helpful. No, it's going to throw his board off a little bit. He's got to work through this. 948 Scuti. B16 for Myles. Got the 1.1 still on. Just getting into 27 with the 1.1. So 1.2 on the table. And Scuti's board starting to climb. Just needs to take a clean board into 29 at this point and try to go from there. See if he can get something going. Myles has the 1.2, 7 lines away from 29. And Scuti is into 29, 977 Tetris for Scuti. He's got the max out. Myles looking for one last Tetris, and a long bar gets over for the Tetris. Myles, C92. Needs another bar, though. The middle of the board starting to climb. Maybe he should have taken something earlier, not sure. But he's getting this done. I mean, Myles, known for the digs, and now he's going to have to dig. Scuti's board starting to climb, though. Needs to bring this down. Myles in a dig, Scuti in a dig. Myles going to top out at D08. The target for Scuti is D09. Oh no, that left side for Scuti. What can he do? Getting pieces over here. The target D09. All up to Scuti now. And he's brought it back down. So Scuti has a shot. He's 210,000 points away, and all Myles can do is sit and wait. He's got enough runway to do it. He's taking triples. This is a big chase down. And Scuti just taking it down here. You know, scaling is a thing. Tetris is here now worth about 40,000 points or so. So really just 3 Tetrises away, less than that. And 23 lines to get these points. There is 1 Tetris for Scuti. C44, 2 Tetrises away. He can pick and choose his moment. He's only got 12 lines though, so he does need to get a clean board, which he has. He is setting up for a Tetris, gets a Tetris, needs, and he's got it. He's got it. Scuti has chased it down. A 200,000 point chase down. And Scuti has won the blue bracket. What a chase down. Myles with the top out at 30. Scuti needed all 10 more levels to do it. And Scuti has won the blue bracket. GG's to you, Scuti. There. Oh, no, it says tournament winner, not the tournament, but the bracket winner. Sorry. Bracket winner. There's the bracket winner. There you go, buddy. GG's amazing performance. What a chase down. That is crazy. I did not expect, I mean, especially where his board was when Myles topped out. So that was an excellent poise. No panic. And the kid just does it, and he'll be moving on to the top 4. I'll go ahead and report that match. And it was 3-1. And GG's to Myles. Myles did a great job. I mean, there's no question that Myles is going to take home one of these. I mean, he got through Dog. And it's just tough to run into Dog and to Scuti. I mean, that is not an easy draw in this tournament. So GG's to you, Blue Scuti. Hey everybody, this is your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. Join our Discord server, the largest Classic Tetris community online, at ctm.gg/discord, and follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.